Hello, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kingsley Krah. I'm a youth counselor with a strong passion of helping young people and guiding them with the right information, particularly in areas like love, dating, relationship, marriage, and anything that bothers young people. Today, I want to talk to somebody who feels brokenhearted, someone who feels used and dumped, somebody who feels that her relationship or his relationship has failed. Maybe you are watching me right now, and because you've suffered breakup, you feel your relationship has failed. If you are watching and you find yourself in that situation, I think today's post will be a great encouragement to you. The title of today's post is Breakup Does Not Always Mean Relationship Failure. Breakup does not always mean relationship failure. Many people embark on this dating journey hoping that the person they proposed to or the person they accepted proposal from will be the one they will marry. So they make promises to each other. They start introducing their partners to important people in their lives. They start planning their lives and future together, only to realize that along the way, the relationship experience some turbulence and it makes it difficult for them to continue. So breakup is initiated. Couple have to go their separate ways. Disappointment sets in. And the feeling of I have failed or my relationship has failed comes on the couple. If you are watching me and you find yourself in this situation and you feel because you broke up with somebody or someone broke up with you, so your relationship has failed, I want to encourage you with today's post that breakup does not always mean relationship failure. The ultimate aim of every Christian romantic relationship is to know whether the parties involved are compatible enough to marry. But let's face it, there are times that it becomes necessary for couple to break up because there are things that may happen in the relationship that could necessitate a breakup. For instance, if the relationship continues to lead you to sin, or your partner disregards boundaries and your Christian values, or maybe you are dating an unbeliever, or when the relationship doesn't seem to lead to marriage because your partner or your boyfriend or girlfriend has simply settled to date you forever. There are people who date without any end goal. So probably you started dating from level 300 in the university, and then you finish university. Afterwards, you did your national service. You were still dating the same person, and then you ask about marriage, and it goes like, "I want to do my master's." The person proceeds to do the master's for about 2 years, finishes, and then you bring the topic of marriage up. He says, "Now I want to do my PhD." Goes to do the PhD, finishes, and you bring the topic of marriage and say, "I'm starting a business." And all this while the relationship is still ongoing, and you don't seem to know when you are going to marry. He starts a business, and then now he's trying to build his dream house. It's obvious that this person doesn't seem to have marriage as the main thing on his mind. He just wants to achieve and achieve the whole world before settling down. And the person is even disregarding the fact that age is catching up on you. And you are growing. So as he's trying to achieve the whole world, what about you? Where do you come in? Another thing that could necessitate a breakup is when your partner continues to compare you with his ex or her ex and makes the ex look better than you. Or when your partner continue to insult you anytime he's provoked or she's provoked and makes you lose your self-esteem, insults your family, insults your parents, and uses unprintable words on you. Sometimes another thing that could necessitate a breakup is when you are in an abusive relationship. So your partner beats you up at the slightest provocation, or she slaps you anytime she's angry with you, vandalizes things, breaks your stuff, your gadgets at home, and or anytime there's an argument, she threatens that, or he threatens that I'll break up with you, or let's call it a quit. Or probably the important people in your life, maybe your parents, pastors, or good people in your life, starts raising concern about the relationship. Or maybe even the relationship has become more important to you than your God. When you find yourself in this situation, you are actually seeing red flags. The scenarios I've cited are all red flags that could necessitate a breakup. When you find yourself in such situation, sometimes breakup becomes inevitable. It would therefore be unfair to call a relationship that broke up on the basis of the red flags I listed as a failure. I don't think such relationship has failed. In fact, I think the relationship has actually succeeded, because the aim of the relationship was to find out whether we were compatible enough to marry anyway. So if going along we realize that things aren't working or things are not working, there's no need continuing. People are stuck in toxic relationships. People are stuck in wrong relationships. And they know very well that the best thing to do is to break up. But because of the fear that their relationship will be seen to have failed, they continue in such wrong relationship. My pastor, Bishop Ishmael Sam, said something that I have never forgotten. He said, it is better to break a relationship than to break an engagement. And it is better to break an engagement than to break marriage or to divorce. So why continue in a wrong relationship that you know that is not healthy for you? You're always crying, you're always broken, you are always not happy. You are always wishing to go out of the relationship. You are always comparing yourself with somebody else. You can just see that the thing is not working. When you find yourself in such relationship and you break up, don't think you have failed. Breakup can be painful, but the pain of breaking up cannot be compared to the pain of marrying and having to live with the wrong person for the rest of your life. So let's change this perception, and let's rather encourage anyone going through the pain of breakup that it does not always mean relationship failure. Relationship is equally a success when the decision to break up was in the interest of the couple themselves. So you who is watching me, I believe you've been blessed and you've learned something today. If you are going through breakup and you are thinking that you failed or your relationship has failed, remember, breakup does not always mean relationship failure. Thank you for joining me in today's post and watching today's post. I'm sure you've been encouraged and you've learned something. If you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly do so and recommend this YouTube channel to a friend. And I believe that that friend will also be blessed by the content we share over here. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you in my next post. Join me again next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.